We're back. You miss us?
Hello.
Welcome to the first game, the first night of the second season of Keene State College Overwatch 2.
Woo!
And tonight's game on Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire National Army Guard. We have sponsors, which is kind of weird. So to learn more about the New Hampshire National Guard, visit nationalguard.com/New Hampshire or call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
Woo! Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Tonight's game, we will be facing DePaul University JV White in Chicago, Illinois. So hello to any viewers from Chicago. We're excited to face off.
Yeah.
And just a reminder that Keene State College and DePaul University are both part of the Playfly College Esports Varsity Plus team. So thank you very much for allowing us to participate.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm really excited for this game tonight, Trent.
Oh, yeah.
I've been watching, I've had the opportunity to get to play a little bit with our Overwatch team. Phil, when they felt sorry, needed a little extra support. Definitely last semester, I remember I filled that spot during practices a few times.
Yeah.
And this last semester, the one time I did it, we're looking at a very different team this semester, I think.
And you say that, but there's only been one shakeup on the roster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that is,
Yeah.
do you want to go or should
No,
I? Because you're the one that's played with them. I don't know how to say this.
And I will say, we definitely do have only one change in our roster, Hot Pocket joining us. But as in a very different team, the way that the team is practicing, playing, it's almost like they're speaking a different language sometimes and they just know what to do. I'm not even joking. There's a couple times I was playing Moira, of course. I am the Moira main. And they just knew where to go, and I'd get caught out of position because they all know what to do.
They're all just that synergized
They're synced.
already?
They're like a unit. They're like a cell in motion. So I'm really excited to see how they perform tonight. I know that they've been working hard all summer long to get those ranks up. So
yeah.
We'll see.
And, that in conjunction with, we won another coin toss.
Yeah, that is a good luck for us.
I feel like 9 times out of 10 that we win a coin toss, we actually win that game.
Yep.
And there has been a little shakeup with the map pool as well. I'm just going to run through that right now while I have it pulled up. I honestly, in comparison to last year's map pool, I'm really excited for what we could potentially be playing on. Obviously, we see right now what our first game is going to be. And first game is going to be Control. It always goes Control, Hybrid, Push, Flashpoint, Escort. Remember that. It is best of 5, first to 3, however you want to think of it. It always goes Control, Hybrid, Push, Flashpoint, Escort. So, starting off with the potential map pool for our first game of the night, that is going to be Busan, Oasis, Antarctic Peninsula, and Ilios.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Trent, but these are some maps that maybe our viewers haven't seen yet from last season, especially for Control. We're mixing it up on these this semester.
Especially
with our
when we were pretty much ride or die.
Ride or die Control.
Ride or die Control.
We love Control. I definitely think our team does really well on Control. Just historically. Again, we haven't seen them play this semester yet, but I'm hoping that's the same.
And what you've been saying sounds like it's going to be some beautiful games to watch.
I'm excited, and I know earlier we were talking about some of our Flashpoint maps. I know that it's later into the night, but particularly some of the maps I played with the team. One included Suravasa. Now that I'm remembering, we were saying that was one of our favorite maps for Flashpoint.
Both maps are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of the game mode. It is just control with extra. It's control with extra steps. Is what it is. It's just a more drawn out version. But the maps are absolutely beautifully designed. It doesn't feel like there's one-side advantage for it.
No, I think that they are very.
They actually
neutral,
took game design into account for once,
agree.
Which for the small indie company,
for a small indie company,
is very surprising.
No, going back to Control now. I know before we got on camera, we were talking about kind of like Busan being one of my least favorite Control maps. So we'll see if we end up that. I'm not sure what Keene State College is going to choose yet. We don't know
what
our preference is.
We're looking at what it could be, but it's not set in stone. We have not clicked play
Personally, Morgan's favorite is not Busan. Maybe it's just because I always get sniped by a Widow on that map, but
probably.
Don't know. Awesome.
And moving on to our potential map pool for hybrid, we have Numbani, Kings Row, Midtown, and Hollywood. And honestly, of that list, me personally, I think the only bad maps for that would probably be Numbani or Hollywood, which are notoriously extremely defensive heavy. If you are on defense, you are pretty much guaranteed to win that.
Yeah. I definitely know what you mean by the heavy defense, especially for the Hollywood map. That first choke can be really hard.
Absolutely brutal. As a Junkrat player, it's beautiful to play defense
yes,
there.
The Junkrat
a little biased, but
can't forget the Junkrat perspective. From a healer standpoint, though, I do think that both those maps are really nice to avoid getting picked off early from a healer. That's from my level of play, but I think they're very nice for support.
Yeah.
But what's to say?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. We have push also later tonight. The maps that we're looking at are
still not a fan of that game.
Not a fan
or
of push.
really a fan of the map pool for it.
Coliseo, Esperanza, and New Queen Street. What do you think of those? Anyone particular sticking out?
They're still the basic same three that we had since the beginning. What was the new one that was added? Esperanza? I feel like was added 1 or 2 seasons in.
Shoot.
But again, there's been no shakeup to the core game mode itself. It's still just reverse tug of war is the best way to describe it. And as soon as you get to that first checkpoint, if you're on the defense, you are so far back. You're so much on your back leg there. You have to have so many hopes and dreams and just try everything to just make it back. Because as soon as the enemies reach that checkpoint, they get a forward spawn. They get a closer respawn to that objective. You still are at your actual spawn. So at your original spawn, and they have that checkpoint, they can spawn close. You're just trying to get it back to the middle there, and they're spawning closer to it than you are. How is that balanced?
Definitely, I feel like when you are in sort of a tough situation there, where maybe you do feel like you're getting pushed heavily, it feels like not even a metaphorical uphill battle against the other team. And it can be very much catch up. So that's why I think it's like super important on those maps to really group up.
Oh yeah, it is definitely a swing map. If if the score is 1-1, it can go either way there. Yeah, it can go to 5th game match point. Or if it's 2-2, you can even go 2-1 then.
In those maps always go to overtime.
It is not guaranteed who is going to win that. Or if they win the entire night.
Yeah.
That has no effect here. It is just another map, another game to score on. And there is so much that can go down there that it can determine the entire night, but it doesn't even really matter that much because it's so brutal. It's just 2 titans clashing.
No, it's definitely like two waves hitting each other on that map.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe that it will be potentially our 3rd map of the night, so maybe a push on Doc. Hopefully we get the opportunity to choose whatever that is.
Yeah.
We talked about the Flashpoint map. So after push is when we would move over to a Flashpoint.
Yeah.
So we
fun
talked
game
about
mode, not the greatest game mode. You got Saravasa.
Try new things.
You got Saravasa. You got New Junk City. Again, both beautiful maps.
Yeah.
I love both of them. They both feel really balanced.
Yeah. Very well designed.
No matter what.
Yeah. I do think some of the placements in Saravasa specifically that back point where
the little temple,
Yes, I think that one can be really hard to hold sometimes because you're kind of in lower ground and it's very easy to get not easy to get picked off, but easy to go in not together, I find.
Yeah, that's one where you have to play cluster, and if they have a Junker, if they have a Pharah, if they have a Roadhog, a Reaper, if they have a Blossom, if they have Pulse Bomb, if they have
space.
anything there that does AoE, even a May Freeze, a May Blizzard there, can be absolutely devastating if you're trying to be on the offensive and take that point back.
Yeah. No, that'll be something our team has to watch out for, but even maybe the other team. Oh, look at that. It looks like we will be entering our game in a moment. So
good old Ilios.
Amazing. And this is just a reminder that tonight's game on the Owl Media Network is brought to you by American Going.
All right.
Our game has started, and we will be switching perspectives on our characters.
And it does look like we are going to be having Hoodnet on that DPS. We were discussing pre-game, pre-stream if Hoodnet was going to be on support tonight or not, and it does.
Oh, looks like our game has paused.
Oh. Well, looks like we are paused, and that is a good opportunity to remind you that our game tonight is brought to you by New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference.
Amazing. We're not sure why we're paused right now, but we will be back.
Yeah, looks like we're just having some technical difficulties. So right now, if you just want to kind of look at the team, we are starting on Ilios well for control.
Yes. Now, this is an iconic map. Back in Overwatch 1, I used to be
our beloved
a Lucio main.
Whoa.
So one of my favorites.
And funny you mentioned Lucio. If you look on both teams
teams have
Crimson
a
Ghost, Crimgo, and Trace to the Face are on that Lucio.
Yeah.
And the reason Lucio gets played here so much...
It looks like we are unpausing now, so get back into it.
And Hot Pocket immediately just hooks that Reaper in.
Nice.
Reaper, another classic pick for Ilios well. If you are unfamiliar with the map, it is literally just a pit in the middle of the control point. If you go into that, it's just down to your doom unless you are able to recover yourself like a Pharah or a Mercy.
Ooh, nice pick here.
Another hook lands.
Hot Pocket.
Keene State does have the point. D.Va is demagged incredibly low here. Might look for the full kill.
Hoodnet coming in
Hoodnet
on
going
Venture.
down, using the Venture.
Trying to get a pick here.
Trying to get damage in. Is invulnerable when underneath the ground like that. And I think it's kind of odd to have a DPS that gains shield whenever they use an ability. I don't know how I feel about that.
You don't know how you feel about There's a couple of heroes we have that do that.
But just for using any ability, that, especially for a DPS, is kind of powerful.
They got to keep themselves up somehow, right?
Yeah.
Switching over here to Hot Pocket on Roadhog.
Does get that anti on him.
Yeah, he's
finds so much damage. Hook lands, gets the D.Va into his trap as well.
The D.Va.
Keene is keeping that point. We're 60-0 right now.
Holding this point now.
Goofy McGoob on the Tracer, 94%.
Looking for those supports, found one.
Found Anna.
Anna
does throw out a sleep. Don't know if that stuck on anybody.
Good pick there. Good hold from Keene State College.
Was that a team wipe? I'm not sure. I think the Lucio might have escaped there. Or the Reaper.
Hot Pocket here is looking to do a little hook. See if he can grab somebody.
Does grab the Reaper. Brings him down to half, chunking his health down with that scrap gun.
Looking here at the ult game, we are looking pretty much even in ults. It looks like DePaul. Oh, there goes another ult from our enemy Lucio.
Kasune goes out on our team at the same time to just boost our speed, boost our
ultimate going out from Roadhog, pushing someone off the map. Amazing Hot Pocket.
Both tankles are gone. We currently have our Lucio ult popped.
There's that enemy Reaper, gets shut down by Crimson
No more
Host.
Blossom for the enemy team. And somebody is D.Va contesting.
Picking
and
up.
First point goes to Keene State.
Amazing, amazing. We did amazing there, Trent. Here's another reminder that tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, locally owned since 1986. Looks like Hot Pocket switched over to D.Va. We haven't seen this yet tonight.
Looks like Hoodnut is going to stick on the Venture, Goofy on the Tracer, Shadow on the Kiri, and Krimgo on the Lucio.
Don't change if it works, right?
I mean, yeah. We are going to see the Brigade come out instead of a Lucio. And we are going to have a Ramatra instead of D.Va on the enemy team. And the DPS are going to switch to May and Cassidy. Had to think there for a second. Yeah. I'm so used to Overwatch 1 with him being McCree, but he's Cassidy. Cole Cassidy.
Influenza over here. Gotta say that name gave me a chuckle.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more odd names that you can pick for yourself.
Oh.
Ramatra does go down. That is no tank for the enemy team. We can pretty safely capture the point here.
Crimson Ghost and Hoodnut here getting key picks. Another pick from
finds
Hoodnut.
a nice pick onto the support, onto the DPS.
Amazing. Classic Hoodnut getting those last 2 kills there.
And it is very even on the ult charge right now.
Awesome. We're going to be taking some different advantage positions here. Hot
Pocket just chilling up top here, looking to see if they're going to be able to get some cheap damage in.
Looking to dive on something. Oh, it's
Ramatra does see him. Anna sees him as well. Is going to drop from that height. Kiri getting some cheap shots in. That 240 headshot damage really showing his power right now.
It makes a difference.
It really does.
Crimson Ghost getting fancy here. It's been fancy all night so far.
Yeah,
with
that
this
fancy footwork, just keeping his teammates alive, keeping them speedy. We could see that D.Va will come out here any second now. They are. Ramatra jumps off the map. Oh, no, he's booped off the map. Even better.
Going for that
Looking for the...
rally.
Oh, rally pump.
Oh,
that is so much going on right there.
That was a pushback. Well, good for DePaul making their way out there. Sometimes it's best to retreat and regroup rather than continue that fight in and lose more people.
Yeah.
Looks like Keene State College, we were able to hold on to 3 of our ults there. DePaul, we're looking at 2 with 2 more on the way soon.
Honestly, I'm thinking there's going to be a pull spawn here soon. The way they keep clustering up to take this point. Or, I mean, could just solo... I was going to say, could solo stick a support and get...
Oh, big... Oh. So close.
Does take out the Brigade, but goes down and ult does not find anybody. Hoodnut takes out 2.
Quick recovery
Hot Pocket takes out another.
Oh,
and it is Ramatra ulting.
Shut down by Crimson.
Shut down.
Ghost. Nice.
And we could see the D.Va bomb go out just to keep them away.
There we go.
And there it is. Keene State.
Nice. Keene
takes
State
the first game of the night.
Yeah, we take control. Amazing. Let's see who gets play of the game.
And it's Hoodnut.
Nice. Venture. We love to see Hoodnut on the Venture.
It's definitely a shakeup, not what I'm used to seeing him play, and I'm all here for it.
Clean play of the game here. Just good picks.
Just so much damage out and just guaranteeing invulnerability there, similar to a May Ice, but you're able to be mobile during it. That's still so unique to me. That I'm not against it, but I'm also not super here for it as a Junkrat player. Like, just stay still, make my job easier, please.
No. Venture, I think, makes a lot of our jobs harder. Well, awesome. We're going to take a quick break here until we're ready for the next round. We will be switching over to hybrid maps. So I think DePaul gets the choice, but we'll let you know when we get back.
Yeah.
Perfect. Back
with good old Keene's Row.
But I know this is Overwatch.
It's classic. It's like how Tracer was the poster child of Overwatch 1. This was a poster map of Overwatch 1. Let's be honest here.
That is true. Trent here was hoping for the holiday map, but we didn't get that quite yet. And it looks like we are on defense. Ooh. Very fun. So for those at home who maybe don't watch Overwatch or play this is your first time, this map is a hybrid. So our team, Keene State College, will be defending this first point from DePaul University, who will be trying to basically cap this point, King of the Hill style.
Yeah, similar to how last round was, where they have to, except it's not like one team has to control it more than the other. One team is defending while the other is attacking in this case.
Yeah. If and when this point gets taken, it is going to switch over to pushing a cart, but we'll see how far DePaul gets here.
And we are going to see Midas on the Ramatra here. I do like that pick. Very, very much able to be aggressive and defensive with that Void, with that shield. And we are going to see DePaul with the Widow on height.
Yeah, Influenza on the Widow, which this is a key Widow map. Midas getting low here. Switching over, Shadow Storm on the Ana, trying to keep Midas up here. Ooh.
Midas does unfortunately go down. Anti goes out and lands on 3.
Awesome. Switching over to Tut, getting a key advantage here on Ash.
Himself up. Kiri does find him, but Hunda's over there for the rescue as well. Dynamite goes out. Burn is ticking damage down.
Hoodnut here trying to stay on point.
With
contesting this. Important. Nice pick there.
Tut finds both of the enemy DPS here.
Yeah, Midas get back on
one
time.
One of the supports is just going to be the Kiri and the Ramatra. Kiri, who TPs away, leaves herself vulnerable.
Oh,
and the Ramatra is down.
We are able to hold that amazing. We do see that DePaul did get a tick, but they still need to get 2 more ticks to cap the point. So we're looking okay, a little close, but we did an amazing job holding that. Good job, Keene State.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tut.
Ooh, we are
Getting
going to see
picked
Tut get a lot of damage here. And fearlessly trying to get some damage.
Good
Ooh,
push
very
back
nice
there.
coach gun to get back.
Shadow Storm on the field
now. Ground.
Love it. Love to see it.
Honestly, I'm here for it. And we had an aggressive healer.
We are getting close to a lot of ults here. We have Midas, Hoodnut, Shadow Storm
We're
now.
about to get Tut if he gets like 1 or 2 picks.
We got a couple key ults here. Ana and Ramatra ult together can do a lot of damage and hold this point if they're in trouble.
Yeah, and we are going to see that the enemies do have almost both of their support ults. They have the Kitsune. They almost have Rally.
Trick play.
Shadow and Hoodnut took them out. Hoodnut finding influence on the Symmetra.
Wow, Hoodnut doing a great job holding up there
and
with them.
Finds another pick.
Amazing, amazing. Didn't even need anybody up there. Uh-oh.
And it does look like there was a nano that went out onto Midas. I don't know if that was a misclick.
It happens to the best of us if it did. I do that when I play Ana.
It's honestly, boosting, nanoing your tank here isn't the worst, especially when they all die.
With that Ramatra ult, like I said, they're doing this trick play again, which we know very well, I'd say.
Kitsune does go out. Ramatra pops his ult as well, blocking to try and keep himself alive. Tut finds a nice pick.
Put Bob in there.
Throws Bob in as well.
Awesome.
The Symmetra wall does go out as well.
Hoodnut here waiting to capitalize on that. Ooh.
And does unfortunately go down. We could see... Well,
Game pausing for us.
Game is frozen.
Looks like our players are still going though. Oh, it's coming back.
It's trying. It's struggling.
And we did lose
indie
that
game
point.
servers for you.
Indie game servers. Let's see if we can get a better.
Slowly
Looks like we're on Ash. No gun. Not fun to see.
This is pay to win exercise right here.
Let's see.
I don't even think you're in Overwatch right now.
Oh.
Well, it looks like we got a team kill.
Looks like we're watching Tut. Can't see anybody, but we'll
looks
watch
like
this.
He's ADSing right now. Apparently, this is what your hands do on Ash when you ADS.
We will have to see if we can re-enter the lobby. We're gonna go to a brief pause screen, and we'll be back. But the game will continue. Hello, everyone. We are back. Keene State College will now be defending. Unfortunately, we did miss attacking. Excuse me. Thank you, Trent. We did miss the end of that. DePaul was able to get a point on us, so they were able to push the payload to a certain degree. For this next one, Keene State College has to match that or do better.
Yep. And if
Hello.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Switching in here.
Looks
Midas
like
on Winston this time.
Yeah.
Very good to see.
And we got Crimson on the Juno, Tut on the Widow. It's very, like, long range. I mean, besides Hoodnut and Midas, it's very, like, keep your distance poke type of comp.
Ooh, they're big poke.
Actually, just
Hoodnut coming in here
them.
bullying the other team with this venture. Just going crazy.
Just wanting all that damage there.
Tut on the Widow.
Nice damage onto the soldier.
We're teams backing up a little bit here, regrouping.
We do have first tick on the control point already.
Amazing.
Anti goes out. Finds
there we go.
Wow. Anna goes down.
That execution.
Both supports on the enemies are down.
Now we have Juno here, one of the newer supports in the game. Haven't seen anyone play her yet, but looks like we're doing great.
I know. Look at the patch notes like 2 hours ago to even figure out what she does.
She's very fast-paced, which I think is really good for the comp that Keene State College is working with right now.
Ramatra is incredibly weak here.
Ooh.
Does find some heals, but it's not enough with that bubble going down on him, preventing that.
Oh, wow.
Anna.
Get that pick. Quick, early.
Anna trying to just stay alive, but Midas finds her.
Now, if you pay attention there, Midas did something that they've been practicing a lot, which is hesitating to finish killing off players, and that's exactly what they just did to delay the other team, and it was amazing to see that executed in play. Oop, backing up here.
They do have a Reaper now, along with that May, which can be a devastating combination. Midas does get dropped by that Reaper, though.
Switching over to our support here.
We do have Widow Sights going on, and we have 3 other ults that are ready to pop.
Let's see. Ooh. See where our Widow Sights have. Oh, Reaper in here trying to get Tut, but Tut's able to easily just maneuver away. Almost got a pick there.
Reaper is behind. Tut doing some incredible damage onto him. Now looking at that Ramatra, gets dropped.
We only lost Shadow Storm there, but they're making their way right back. But we do get a team
kill for it.
Fair trade. Ult going out, end of the round. We are able to win.
Yeah, and Keene takes the second match of the night.
Awesome. Great job, Keene State. A lot of great moves there. Sorry for the technical difficulties again, but hopefully we can watch the full map next time.
And another Hoodnut venture play, of course. What else would it be?
Very fun. Look, they're using their ult this time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just Juno's, not Juno. Well, I guess Juno's movement too. Venture and Juno's movement capabilities are really intriguing to me.
Yeah, for sure.
As somebody that comes from like Titanfall and stuff like that, movement shooters like that, it's just wonderful to see games incorporating movement in them. Call of Duty, not so much. I'm not going to shell out $70 each year for a copy-paste game. If you do,
definitely
shame on you, I guess.
I haven't played COD in a long time, but
I haven't played since Modern Warfare 2019 or whatever it was.
Yeah, definitely this last group comp that Keene State College was rocking. A lot of fast heroes, you know, Winston, the switch to Juno, Venture itself, a lot of fast-paced characters there. So
pick for Hoodnut here.
It's good to see, and Venture's one of those heroes that if you got the movement down, you can dish a lot of damage and really displace your supports. And if you watch Hoodnut, Tut, like when they're going, they're looking for those supports and they're doing a good job just executing them quick.
And when they get those, they look for the squishies. They leave the tank to the DPS. They leave the healers for their DPS to get those picks. They don't care.
Yeah, very good. No. Amazing. I'm excited to see. Looks like we might be going to Coliseo. So
for everybody's favorite game mode,
favorite push. And we'll be back when we get started with that.
I'd love to see it.
I think it was the serve.
All right, and we are back for match number 3, Push on Coliseo, sponsored by Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental service company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. Now, as we were talking earlier, Morgan, Push is just reverse tug of war, very one-sided as long as you reach that first checkpoint.
Yes.
That is really the best way I've found to describe this. But for those of you who it could be your first time watching, you may have played before but don't even know what Push is. Basically, it's a robot in the middle. Both teams just hash it out, try and take control of this. It's like a payload map. Very similar to a payload map. You want to get the spot to the end, to the spawn of the opponents.
Yes.
Or really just the first checkpoint. As long as you get to that first checkpoint, you get a further ahead spawn.
Whoever
opponents
can
still spawn at their original.
Whoever can push their robot the farthest wins, ultimately. We have Keene State College coming in here. Have a couple of changes. We see Tut here on Soldier 76, and Hot Pocket is back on that Doomfist. So let's see what they can do.
Yeah, and we are going to see some weird picks. We are going to see a Widow on the enemy team. Not really sure why that would be. It's definitely an interesting one. Definitely
seen Widow on this map before. Good picks here from Hoodnut, going on their TPS.
Finding the Soldier and the Ramatra already.
Hot Pocket here, trying to displace this Widow, who can easily pick off different supports or squishy characters, but Tut finishes her off.
Lost there, but doesn't seem to matter. Goes down anyways.
So just consistent pushing here.
We are going to see Tut looking at that little bridge, looking at the height there, trying to force them to not go there. Keep them off of the advantage.
Juno won in the back, but gets full health on
Shadow,
DePaul's
our
team.
Kiriko, our support, does go down there. We do still have Crimson on the Lucio, though.
Oop.
Just
trying
Lucio's
to stay alive here.
Lucio's grooving as he goes.
Keeping that beat
alive,
up.
keeping his teammates sped up and healed up.
Yes.
Which really, at the end of the day, what else can you really want from your Lucio?
Crimson is definitely taking taking advantage of that high movement on Lucio. Enemy Tracer coming in.
We are going to see Widow swap onto that Tracer, denying the first checkpoint from Keene State. Ramattra incredibly weak here, does go down, and first checkpoint gets secured.
Hot Pocket looking for another target here. Who can he take down quick and slam against the wall?
Looking at that Tracer, apparently.
Nice classic move here. Where is he going to go? Up top, escape the enemy team so he can...
So that he can just still
right back in.
Right back into the front. Really interesting. I'm all for it. I'm all for these aggressive plays that we have been getting.
Hood not coming back in. Not going to use his ult.
We do see the pulse bomb come out from the enemy Influenza.
Enemy
18 health on our Kiri. Does get dropped.
Ult coming in. Juno, excuse me, not Junko.
We are going to see some pretty even spread for ult charge here.
Yeah.
We are going to have both support ults, the Kitsune and Beat. We are going to have, what's Venture's ult called again? Seismic something or another, probably. Yes. We are going to have Soldier Visor as well.
Hoodna able to easily find that Tracer, push her back.
Does get to the back line.
For a good little spot here.
Looking for just poke damage on the enemy. Kitsune going out with that Soldier Visor.
Amazing.
Let's see what Tut is able to do with that. He finds 3. Hot Pocket taking out a 4th.
Wow. Looking for the next one.
And it looks like Ramattra is the only one left up here. Does get forced back. It's not going to last for long, though.
Wow.
As long as he's being focused by our team and has no support, so he's going to get dropped, and that is the case here.
Amazing. Good combination of ultimates here. And that's all about what Overwatch 2 comes back to,
Our synergy is just on point here.
And this is what I really predicted. I feel like our team really knows each other. They know where to go. They almost don't even need to say anything to each other sometimes.
Yeah, they're just in each other's minds at this point. It does look like Hunnut's ult is going to go out here, and the enemy Soldier ult.
See if he can shut down that ult. Oh, enemy Soldier.
Find both our DPS. Yeah. Finds Crimson on with his Helix rockets as well.
Ferris here on DePaul getting a triple kill. Keene State College is going to back
Shadow
up.
trying to stay alive here and keep Hot Pocket up as well, being our tank.
Hot
does just maneuver his way out, using his block, using his slam, using his charge to just stay alive, stay away.
Yeah.
And as a tank, that's what you want to be doing. When most of your team is down, you want to stay alive so that they aren't waiting on your reset.
For sure. We are building up a couple ults here. Hot Pocket almost has one.
Crimgo has his.
So we're pretty
finding
equal.
That Tracer, looking to try and get that kill.
Yeah, Keene State College has lost that forward spawn advantage, but we're going to start a fight here. See if we can regain that advantage.
Does look like we are going to get that Doomfist ult here in just a second. We could see Beat drop as well.
Hot Pocket getting low here. Ult Meteor Strike to get away. Classic Doomfist ability. Slam into that enemy Kiriko.
Does find the Soldier, looking at the Juno now, trying to stay alive. Tracer gets dropped. Ramattra gets dropped, and is just the Juno alive.
There.
And Hot Pocket is fiending for that kill.
Shadow Storm and Hot Pocket here, dynamic duo chasing down
Shadow
DePaul
trying to get some poke damage in as the Kiriko, who for whatever reason has a 3x damage multiplier on headshots.
Because they're hard to hit.
They are, but still, that is outrageous for a support character.
We do have Shadow Storm's Kitsune Rush.
And we almost have that Visor back up.
Kitsune Rush can be really critical on this next push. Ooh,
but
Shadow Storm going
Kiri
down early.
Soldier finds our Kiri.
That's
Hot
okay.
Pocket and Tut finding out that they are just there and taking revenge for that.
Satellite Vector coming in here from the enemy Juno. Puts a dent into our team, but looks like we're able to recover.
We're still pushing that bot. It's still going forward. Crimson showing a little bit of Lucio movement, a little bit of Lucio tech there. Soldier is found and killed.
Just comes in and snipes.
Just insult to injury.
Nice push. We don't need it.
Yeah. Is game 3 Keene State.
Amazing. Great job, Keene State. Amazing. Let's see that play of the game. It could be Crimson host with that. Oh, Ferris.
That's raw.
That's fair. It's DePaul University's Soldier 76. This was a good play. You know,
it was, but we also had a good Soldier
We did have a triple kill. So I don't know what the mathematics around that are, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. We are going to go ahead and take a quick break here, but we will be right back.
Yeah, hopefully. Perfect. Hopefully with a little after-game talk.
After-game talk, interview. Yeah. Love it. Perfect.
All right.
Que había encontrado el amor.
Hello, viewers. We are back here. I have Hot Pocket, better known as Shay.
How's it going, guys?
We wanted to thank you for joining us today, and you did amazing out there. It was really great to see you on that Doomfist.
I appreciate it.
How are you feeling about that game?
I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, first season ever. Just came onto the team, and I'm feeling pretty confident about it.
Yeah.
The Doomfist, you know, I've been playing Doomfist for quite a while now, so.
Yeah, I can tell. There were a couple points in there where you were wicked deep in the enemy team.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of kills. Kind of talk to me about what your main objective is when you kind of zoom into the back line. Like, what are you looking for?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do stagger myself when I do that, but majority of the time I'm trying to either get a stagger kill or I'm just trying to make space for the robot. At the last point, I kind of pushed in, so Corbin wasn't getting shot at, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can you talk to me a little bit about what your experience has been so far joining the esports team? Like, you know, new player joining us from last semester. How has it been?
It's been a really good experience. I really enjoy my teammates, the whole team experience about it. I played Overwatch for quite a while, but I haven't had like a 5-person team to play with, so it's a whole new experience, and just really exciting. I really enjoy it so far.
Yeah. Could you tell us what your favorite map from tonight was?
Probably Ilios.
Ilios?
Yeah. I don't get to play much Hog, to be honest, because he's not that good, but when I can, it's always fun.
Yeah. No, you got a lot of key hooks in there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's great. What's your kind of mentality with that? Like, who are you going for exactly?
Whoever I can environmental. Usually the tank. The tank's the most important.
Yep.
But if I can get a healer, the healer's also very important too.
Gotcha. Perfect. Well, anything else you want to let our folks at home know for next game? Like what we can keep an eye out for?
Not really.
Not really.
I'm going to be back, and I'm going to be stronger. So watch out, guys.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll keep an eye out for you, Hot Pocket.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we are back with the one, the only, Connor Hoodnut Malone. Back for second season.
Oh yeah.
How's it feeling? How's it feeling?
Yo, glad to be here. Glad to be here. You love the sweep.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were on fire tonight.
Oh yeah.
It was brutal, especially you on that venture. I gotta ask though, why no Genji this time?
Listen, man. You know, gotta broaden my horizons with the characters.
Yeah,
Genji will be coming back.
You better.
Don't worry. Next week, Genji's gonna be here.
How are you feeling after tonight?
Pretty hyped. Was ready for a game. Sadly, we did get the bye first week, so had me itching for more. But now we're here and we rolled them. And
listen,
happy.
you got that 1-0 score now.
Yeah.
You got that 1-0.
Hopefully next week 2-0.
You got that coin toss too.
Oh yeah, something like that. But yeah, it was great to play. Great to try out Venture in the competitive setting.
Yeah.
And it went really well.
What's your mindset when playing Venture as compared to playing Genji? Because I know they're very much movement-based characters, very much get in your face, deal damage, get out. But at the same time, they're very just vastly different from each other.
Yeah, Venture, you do have the ability to go into their backline without even being able to be touched with the dig.
With that immortality.
So I'm able to do that, and then we calm to coordinate a dive. Me and it was at Hot Pocket or Shay. We do that.
Yeah.
And we run through them. Yeah. That's the plan.
Yeah. So the map pool this season is different than last. Have you taken a look at it, and what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I'd say the biggest difference is that push is third map, so we're required to play push.
Yeah.
And that is known as one of our struggles. But we did.
Didn't really seem like it tonight, though.
Hey, listen,
I mean, not gonna jinx you guys, but
things have changed. we got it all set up now.
It certainly looks and feels like it.
Oh, yeah.
I am ready for more push, which is, as a caster, I like watching it. As a player, God, it should
brutal.
be in arcade mode. It should not be in competitive.
I'm 100% with you. Hey, but it was a domination right there, and I love to see that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do that next couple of weeks.
Yeah. So same question that Hot Pocket was asked. Of the matches, of the games tonight, which map was your favorite?
I really like that King's Row match.
Yeah.
That was good.
It's a shame that it broke on our end.
Yeah, I heard. It was unfortunate, but
don't know what happened. Hopefully it'll be sorted out for next King's Row match, though.
yeah, hopefully. Then you can see the 100% of our kills.
Yeah.
But yeah, really had a great time playing this week.
Yeah. So moving on from the games tonight, what do you feel like you have to do different? What do you feel like you have to practice? What do you feel like you're completely settled on for next week?
Next week, honestly, if we play like this next week, we don't have to work on anything. But it's nice to always improve. I'd say we can work on some communication on who we're diving, have a plan set up before we get there.
Yeah.
And it will be 100 times better.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys were doing phenomenal tonight. I'm excited and ready for next week.
Oh, yeah.
Same time, Wednesday, 7 p.m. EST. I'm ready to watch you guys keep on dominating this season.
Oh, yeah. I'm hyped, too.
Well, it's a pleasure having you, as always.
Yeah, thanks for casting.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Have you heard the city flowing?
Hello.
Hi.
And we are back. Names aren't right, but hopefully you remember who I am.
Yeah.
It is
Oh,
right.
no, they are
Thank
right.
you.
There we go.
Thank you. Our amazing tech. So we're here to wrap up the game. Really fun. Nice, solid win for Keene State College. Trent, want to talk about what's coming up next?
Yeah, so on Friday, 7 p.m. EST, we have our Varsity Rocket League game. And
Awesome.
8:30 is Valorant. We got two back-to-back games, two different genres, two different games. I work Friday. Unfortunately, can't watch. I'll be here in spirit.
I'll be here watching. You know, keep an eye out for our next Overwatch 2 game. Trent and I will be casting. Should be same time next week.
Yeah, should be 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
No, for sure. And we'll final send off is we just do want to remind everyone tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/New Hampshire or call 1-800-GO-GUARD for more information. Perfect. Well, thank you all. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see ya.
Twice as